So God, with that, we just thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, hello, family. Back again. Welcome on into Lynnskitchen. I've missed you guys. And I just really, again, want to thank you for coming on in. Whatever you're doing, I want to take some of that pressure off of you, hopefully. And some of you might come on in and cook with me today. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to have miniature sessions of food preparing today because the Super Bowl is on its way, right? And so what better time to show you finger foods that you can eat for Super Bowl. Everybody has so many different types of foods that they can eat. Some people go for the big thing, like a big old meal. Some people do the gumbo. Maybe you're gonna have a shrimp, a seafood boil. But I'm going to share some of my little finger foods that me and my family, we enjoy, not only for Super Bowl, because I'm not a sporty person, but I do have a lot of sports fans in my family. And for all of you that do or are going to have Super Bowl get-togethers or just a family Super Bowl get-together, I want to just make the load a little bit easier. So I'm going to start off with, these are going to be bell peppers, and they're going to be the different colored peppers, the yellow and the red and the orange peppers, and I'm going to stuff them with a meat. And the only thing you're going to need, this is going to be simple. And you can do this. You can put anything in it, but this is going to be simple for somebody who really doesn't cook and don't want to be in the kitchen like all day long. So I start off. You can use hamburger. You can use sausage, or you can use. This is what I'm going to use. The honeysuckle white. And this is 85% lean with 15% fat. You don't necessarily have to, but you know what? I just decided to do, the honeysuckle white. And so I just got this I went to Walmart. You can get it from, everybody know Wally Wall and Kroger or whatever store that you frequently visit. It's your choice. This is just simple and easy and fun. I'm going to use my knife. I think I got my temperature up. I'm going to do that a little bit more. And this is let me see. This is 3 pounds. Because I'm going to do more. I got another dish that I'm going to help split this up and use in my other little dish that I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut this. And I hope everybody's doing great today. And I want you to know I pray for you guys each and every day. You're always in my prayers before I go to bed and when I get up first thing in the morning. So, hoping that will make the day a little lighter. And I have to be careful with this knife. It was another gifted gift to me from a very special sister of mine. And I just thank her dearly. And it's sharp. But anyway, I'm going to put all of this. You hear my sizzle? Y'all know I like my sizzle. It didn't sizzle hard enough though, but otherwise I got a sizzle. And put that aside. And rinse off my knife. And oh y'all, don't forget about your soapy water and your bleach. It helps. It does help. And I'm gonna put this back in here because this is very sharp. Okay? And put that to the side. Okay, we're gonna get this just like regular hamburger. If we're gonna do, like we do sloppy joes, we want to get it browned and everything. Okay, get it chopped up here and get it cooking. But I'll be right back, okay, when we get this browned up. Okay. Oh, okay, we are back, guys. Okay, now, and I wanted to tell you because when you're doing turkey meat does not, it cooks up like hamburger, but turkey meat, you get a lighter type of a meat because it's turkey meat and it's lean and it don't cook up brown like you would expect turkey. Expect it. It does not cook up that way. It just won't cook up. But this is what you want when it because it turns from pink and this is as dark as it's gonna get. Now that you want to burn it. And when I say lean, this is what you get. You have less fat, but you have more water in it. So we're going to drain this water off of this, and I'm going to divide some of it because, like I said, some of it is going to be used for another dish that's going to come along. But yeah, this is what you want. We always want to make sure that our meat is done. And this is fully done. If you were watching before, it was all pink when we put it in there. But this is as dark as it's really going to get. And even the aroma smells so good, y'all. The aroma really does. So I'm going to drain this water off of that. And then we are going to come back and I'm going to bring out, we're going to come back, I'm going to drain the water, and then we're going to put the ingredients in it, okay? It's just gonna take me a second, but let me get this water off of this. All right? Here we go. There go my sizzle, y'all. Y'all know I'm delighted when I get sizzle. So I've drained it and I've separated some of it. And we are back for this part. Let me put that in there. Okay. So now we're going to add a little bit of onion powder. You know, I got to have my onion powder, y'all. Regular onion powder. Doesn't have to be anything special, but, you know, do what you do. And if you don't choose to, don't add the onion powder. I might have put a teaspoon of that in there, maybe a teaspoon and a half, I don't know. This is my garlic powder. Because y'all know I like my garlic powder. Little sprinkles. It's simple. This dish is so simple. Put that over there. Get that going through the meat a little bit. Oh, wow. It smells so good. It's so good. It might have been true. My sisters used to call me a fat kid because I'm telling you, I like smells and taste and yeah, before it could get done good. But this smells good. So we have this in there. So now I just use plain taco seasoning. This is McCormick's, but you can get any type of taco seasoning that you want. We're gonna put it in here. I'm gonna use this whole. I'm gonna use 2 packs of it. I know I'm gonna use 2 packs. And I only got 3 packs. See, I got McCormick, and look at that. I just picked it up. That's probably called another pack, but that was a great value right there. Okay. I'm gonna stir that up in there. Like I said, this is simple. I think the most you have to do with this just to get it and that's to brown the meat, you know. And again, you can use hamburger if you want to, or you know, you do the choosing. So you just want to get that in there. Now I got 1/4 of a cup of water. We wanted to get a little texture to it. We don't want it to be too runny. I might end up putting a little bit more water in there, don't know. Okay, that should be it. That should do it. And I'm going to cover this. I'm going to cover it now. And then I'm going to get my other things out here. So, okay, the process of the meat is being done. It's simmering right now on low. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you the process of chopping the pepper, okay? I got a paring knife. Thank you, sis. And you want to wash. This has already been washed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around here to show you my process. And you got to be very careful, especially if you have a sharp paring knife. We don't want our fingers to be cut because we don't like doctors or the hospital. I don't think anybody does. So, look at this. You want to get that center out of there is what you want. Anyway, it got down in there, so I'm going to cut it just a little bit to get it out of there. Come on here. Okay. So then what you're going to do is cut it on down. Okay? And we're going to get the insides out a little bit. So I'm going to come over here just a little bit and get that out. I'm going to pull that out. Make sure no seeds are in there. And then some people might like the seeds. I don't know. But that's the process. Take that and shake that off. My knife again. Let me get this towel. Okay? So you're going to go in because we want this to be like it's a finger food. So you just cut it. This is a process of cutting it so that we can fill these, okay? You want to be like kind of like a little cup. And that's all you do, okay? So that's the process of how you want it. Excuse me, so the end process should be like this. That's how, they're like little cups. So we're gonna fill these, all right? So I'm gonna cut this off and I'm gonna let this kind of cool off a little bit and then I'm gonna be back with you and show you how the process then will be stuffing the peppers and then putting them in the oven. And you want your oven to be I got mine about at 375. And so I'll show you the process when we get back, all right? We're just gonna let this meat cool just a little bit, okay? And I'll see you then. You see I've got everything laid out, ready to go into the oven after we do this. So we're just gonna take a teaspoon and you just cut, just a teaspoon. You don't want to, you don't want to use a bigger spoon because get it in there as best you can. And if I have to go back around, I will. And I put this on parchment paper because you see how messy it is, and this will allow it not to stick. And plus, your cleanup is a lot better when you do this. So use it on a non-stick surface because, like I said, you see it's messy, but then it's fun too. So yeah, I use parchment paper because the cleanup is much easier, and then it helps the food not burn and stick even better. So I'm trying to learn how to use different things that will make the job easier for me. Much easier. And then you can go back around, and now that you didn't stuff well, you can put more stuffing into it or on top. Then I take some cheese. This is sharp cheese. You can use mild cheese. And you just sprinkle. You sprinkle. That's what you do. Man. Then you could take, and maybe you got enough to do two whole peppers, this stuff. And here we go. So now we're gonna put these in the oven, okay? And I'm gonna let the cheese melt on them And once that cheese melts, they should be pretty good because you don't want it to be too done, but you want to have a little crunch also with your peppers. So be right back. I'm gonna put these in the oven. Okay, we're back. See, something simple. It's a cheese dip. I forgot what my daughter called it, but I call it cheese dip. Anyway, but it's simple. I use Velveeta cheese, or you can use whatever type of block cheese, whatever you can afford, because we know Velveeta is expensive. But I did use Velveeta, and I used like a cheese whip. I used the cheese that was in my refrigerator. So I kind of it's melted down, kind of not like I wanted to, but it's melted enough where I can put my ingredients and just let them be. So again, you have the hamburger, remember the ground turkey that goes in there. Okay. Stir that up in there. This is such a good dip, and you can eat these with you can eat it with vegetables, or you could just go ahead and dip it, with the chips. And then we're gonna add some pico how do you say it? Oh, it smells so good. The pico de gallo. I can't say it, but y'all get the message. We put that in there. And we use the juices. Everything goes in there. Everything goes in there. And this is kind of a hearty cheese. And we're going to stir this in here. And then you will let the cheese and everything melt off in there. And oh man, it's so good. It's so good. My husband and the kids, they love it. I'm going to put this on low because we got other little dishes to make, but oh my goodness. We're going to let that melt, and we're going to keep an eye on it because we don't want it to burn. So I'm going to try to put it on low. Okay, y'all, we back. Look what we got. We got the air fryer. That's what we're going to do in there, y'all. Yes, indeedy. We're going to do some wingdings, which is everybody's favorite also. I'm going to tell you about my seasonings. My chicken is already washed. It's been prepared and prepped in these seasonings, which we use poultry seasoning here. I use some Slap Your Mama. I use some complete seasoning, and I use chicken rub. I also use this rub called chicken fajita. Okay, these are two different, chicken rub and chicken fajita. And they're made by the same brand called Extra Fancy. And of course, my onion powder and my garlic powder. Okay, so we're gonna move these all out the way and put them over here so we can get started. Oh boy, I'll put these in here. I've already let it. Yes, who does not like wingdings? Oh my goodness, this is the #1 favorite. Also, it used to be a lot of what it used to be meatballs and sweet and sour meatballs and gravy and barbecue meatballs. Yes, finger food, and then I'm going to have sliders and things like that. But this is what I choose to use as a finger food. So we're going to let these go in here. I said, we're going to wash our gloves. Gotta have those gloves though for cleanliness, because you mess around with chicken. Put this back in here, and then when we come back, I'm gonna try to have most of this cooked when we come back. So it should only, put it in here and put it on. Let me see. I'll put it back on the menu. Hold on, menu. And we want to take it to. You hit this until you get to the poultry, and it's at 365. So I'm going to let these cook for about, let's see what 28 minutes do, okay? So we're going to start this, we're going to be back with you, and this is my new wave air fryer. I use this air fryer, but you can use, bake them, or either you can fry them like most people do. But we're going to do the air fryer because it's easier for me. So I will see you when we get back, okay? Okay, I'm going to make my sauce now. It's going to be a butter garlic sauce. I had corn on earlier, and that's done, and I got that resting in the sink. So I'll put my oil on high here. We're gonna let this butter melt. We're gonna help it along with, yeah. We want this on high. And what I'm just gonna do is it's like a butter sauce to put over the corn, okay? So we're gonna melt our butter, and then we are going to add minced garlic. I'm gonna add some paprika. I'm gonna, pour it over the corn to give the corn some flavor, okay? We're just about ready. When we finish this sauce, we will be done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some minced garlic, okay? Let me see. I think I'm gonna do probably just a tablespoon. Do it like that, okay? About like that. Ooh, look at that, almost a sizzle. Pop that back up and put that up. And and this is smoked paprika. It's organic, but you can get any type of paprika. I just grabbed it because that's all the store had for me. And I want this to taste smoky. So I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon. There we go. And put that in there like that, okay? That's all I'm gonna do. We just want the flavor, just want to flavor just want to flavor the corn, okay? So we're gonna cut this down because I got it on high. I just want the garlic to cook just a little bit. Not overcooked, but just enough for it to, for the seasonings to, okay, you can smell it. Okay, now and we're back. We're just gonna take this and spread this over our corn to give it a little bit of flavor. Oh, that smells so good, y'all. Okay, make sure we get them all. And just give it an extra little flavor. Make it look good. Put a little bit more paprika on the top of it, okay? And there you have it. So then when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and show you the whole caboodle, the setup, okay? I just promise here you have it. Just a little something for the Super Bowl or any type of girls' night out or overnight girls' night. Here we have our corn, which we did last. All I did was boil it, and then I just took and made the butter garlic seasoning for it. It's just butter, garlic, minced garlic if you want to use whole garlic, fine, and a little bit of smoked paprika. Okay, and we put it over there, add a little garnish of smoke, give it a little bit extra flavor. You have the regular salsa that you can use with your dip, and then we have our cheese dip that you can use also, which doesn't take long. With your chips, you can use potato chips if you want to. And then we have an air fried wingdings, and they're just seasoned with just the seasonings that I had put on there. Okay, and then we have our taco peppers, and easy, didn't take 20 minutes. And these things are all foods that are fun foods for you to enjoy. And not just on special occasions, but just any time. You get a weekend where you just don't feel like doing big cooking, come on, do finger foods. I am so glad that you all joined us today. I was glad to do this. Listen, my family, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, my ride or die family, and then subscribers, the new subscribers. If you would hit that like button and subscribe, we would like you to come along with the family and join us. And then don't forget to comment. I love your comments, and I'll try to get to you guys as quick as I can. I'm still learning. And then most of all, hit the notification bell. Hit that bell so that you'll be notified for every upcoming video that we do. And as always, we thank you for joining us. We love you, and blessings to all of you. Until next time, Lynn's Kitchen. We will see you later, okay? Bye-bye.